Now, Cameroon's military says it has freed 900 hostages held by Boko Haram during a 3-day operation. The government says the campaign took place last week in the north of the country near Nigeria. Around 100 members of Boko Haram were allegedly killed in the operation. The news comes on the heels of an overnight suicide attack that left 3 people dead. Well, TRT World's Fidelis Mbar joins me now in the studio with the latest on this. Fidelis, this is a great strike against Boko Haram.
Well, if this is actually proven to be correct, this might just be about the biggest, losses, so to speak, that Boko Haram has suffered recently. Because right now, it's just been the statement from the Cameroonian Defense Ministry, no independent confirmation. There were no videos, no still shots, of the operation that they allegedly carried out. It's just been a case of them issuing a statement, which is all over the Cameroonian media, also distributed to the international media, that 900 hostages. But again, you want to ask, 900 hostages in which camp? How many camps? There are so many questions. How many camps? How are you going to keep? Is Boko Haram keeping 900 hostages in a particular camp, or were these? There are no details really. So it's too early to actually say whether this is mere propaganda or whether it's actually true.
And the Cameroonian military are working with the US. There are a number of US troops in country at the moment, yes? Yes,
since October, the US government deployed 300 troops. But these troops are actually not combatant. They're just there to offer logistics and training. And they are meant to support the 8,000-strong multinational force comprising of troops from Nigeria, Niger, Benin, Chad, and Cameroon, who form the multinational force that is meant to tackle Boko Haram. So the U.S. team is just there more like to offer kind of support to them. But even the arrival has actually not really stopped anything, because we're still seeing cases of ferocious attacks on villages, suicide bomb attacks almost on a daily basis in this region.
And as you mentioned, 900 hostages, that's a huge number of people for them to be holding. I mean, do we have any idea how many hostages Boko Haram may be holding across the region?
Yeah, of course, as it stands, Boko Haram has more than 900 people, so to be frank, because recently we've had cases of them attacking villages, even just 2 days ago, there were reports in Nigeria that a raid was carried out in one of the villages in Borno, which is on the border with Chad, where they also abducted some young girls. So right now, we don't even know the figure. Over time, they've forcefully taking hundreds of people, and they've been holding some of them. They release them at intervals. Maybe sometimes when their camps are overrun, they release them. So the number could be more, but then having 900 in one camp is actually what is debatable at the moment.
Well, Fidelis Mbar, thank you for that. And of course, we'll stick with the story and get more details as well.